God's wisdom goes way beyond common sense for us. When we can step into the supernatural belief and power of God, we see something completely opposite of common sense, because common sense can be logical steps, but the scriptures were not written for logic. They were written for our spirit. And I want you to write down the word acts, A-C-T-S. A is for acknowledging God. The C is to confess. What is it that you're holding on to? T, thankfulness. This is where the gratitude comes in, right? And the S is supplication. What is supplication? It is you bringing in the prayers of other people. Get in that secret place with Him, breathe, and to turn off your mind, and just start being grateful. Put an ACTS if you have to get your prayer life in order. You've got to emotionally connect to God. He tells us to be with Him in our secret place. What does that even mean? First of all, if you don't have a secret place, go in your closet, go on the toilet. I don't care where you have to go, but find your secret place with God. That is the only place where you're going to get what a lot of people consider downloads, okay? You're going to hear God, but not if you're constantly talking. All of these thoughts that keep us held back, those are the limiters that we have in our lives, because we consistently will say those things. How many times do you do something and you make a mistake and you go, "Oh, you idiot"? That's a horrible thing to say to God's creation. That is not what you want to be saying. We want to be saying, "All right, I just made a mistake. Well, praise God, I learned from it," right? And move on. But we don't think that way. So emotionally connecting to yourself looks like taking the steps to emotionally connect to God first, but then do some self-care. Pray time with God. Do not let anything come between you and that. Every single day, you start with that. Then the second thing you've got to do is care for who you are and what your life looks like. Most people think that being emotionally connected means you have to be emotional. That is not what we're talking about here. Being emotionally connected to somebody is just staying present with them. Be present with them. So I love the fact that we do get to choose, and choosing vulnerability is not easy, but it is totally something that you are capable of doing. And if you are an entrepreneur, you are going to need to get your vulnerability out there. I totally get it, but it's got to get out there.